episode 3 of the Big John Network. I'm your host, Big John, and this week it's a tribute episode. And first off, I want to give a tribute to Darth Vader. So Vader, here we go. Luke, I am your father. Since it's a tribute episode this week, I'd like to give 2 tributes to my friends right now. Their names are SKYLER Henry and Gabe Smith. For SKYLER and Gabe, I got something special for them.
It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about I am the game, and you cannot play it. And if you can play it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it?
SKYLER, hope you enjoyed your video. Now for Gabe. How do I start for Gabe? Well, I can start a few ways, but I'm not going to do that. Let me explain something first. We were coming home from a soccer game one night, and SKYLER and Gabe were talking to Big John. And SKYLER says, "Big John, do you ever spank the monkey?" And now, Gabe, here's your tribute video. And what Big John said that night was, I never said the words spank, or I, or do, or monkey, or shut up! On episode 4 of the Big John Network, Big John is going to be doing a parody of a parody for the first time ever. And that parody is going to be Forrest Gump. This week on Big Johnomics, Big John's going to tell you a profile name on the name John. John is a short name for Jonathan, meaning God has given, and also a gift from God, also known as the sex god. John is a well-respected person and gets what he wants. And that, my friends, is a profile name on John. And next week, Big John's going to personally address Mackenzie Mishu on a statement he brought up on Big John's profile page. For more information, go there. Past Sunday night, Big John's cell phone rang, and I picked it up. Big John said, "Hello?" And when it was on the phone, I was really shocked about it. It was a famous singer, and he said he heard about my show, the Big John Network. He said he wanted to be on it next week. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly him into Winslow, Maine, and he's going to perform a song for you on episode 4 of the Big John Network. For more information, wait till next episode. This past Sunday night, something sad happened in the WWE Universe. CM Punk's contract ran out. But he did defeat WWE Champion John Cena and became the new WWE Champion. So right now, one more tribute for this episode. CM Punk, this is for you. I pledge allegiance to the Straight Edge Society, one nation, under Punk, indivisible, with integrity and sobriety for all. CM Punk, I would like to thank you for a 5-year career in the WWE. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Big John hopes you enjoyed this week's episode. Don't forget to like him on Facebook, follow him on Twitter, subscribe to his YouTube account, rate it, leave a comment if necessary, and one more thing. Be bold, be bald. SKYLER, hope you enjoyed the video. Now for Gabe. How do I start for Gabe? Well, let me explain something. We were coming home from a soccer trip one night, and SKYLER and Gabe were talking to Big John. And SKYLER was talking about spanking the monkey. And for those of you who don't know, next week on episode 4 of the Big John Network, Big John is going to be doing a parody of a parody. And that parody he's going to be doing Last week on Big JONomics, Big John talked about how we got created. On this week of Big JONomics, I want to tell you a little profile view of the name John. Shall we begin? John is a shorter name for Jonathan, meaning God has given, and is also a gift from God, which also can mean a sex god. John is a well-respected person and gets what he wants, and that is what John means. Next week, Big John is going to personally this week on Big JONomics, I want to tell you a little profile on the name John. Shall we begin? John is a short name for Jonathan, meaning God has given or God is gracious. It also means a gift from God. This week on Big JONomics, next week on Big John. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. Big John hopes you enjoyed this week's episode. And don't forget to like him on Facebook, follow him on Twitter, and tell your friends about Big John.